Welcome to the Tattness podcast. As always, I am Tattness, and guess who the fuck decided to come by? Guess who decided to check in and stop by and see what's up? It's our friend Blue. I'm gonna fucking read you the riot act, motherfucker.
Oh, okay.
Where the fuck have you been? Like, seriously, fucking. In your absence, I have been, like, are you or are you not my best friend, man?
I am. I consider myself that I am. I know you really well, man.
Okay, so then what in the fuck? Okay, like, in your absence, I got rickrolled, and you did absolutely fucking nothing about it.
Oh, shit, I'm so sorry.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Do you know how devastating that shit is?
Very. I mean, I haven't been rickrolled yet, knock on wood.
You know why? It's for me, it's a soft spot, because there was a time when I was getting ready for the gym. You know how I live for the fucking gym.
Oh, yeah.
So, I'm getting ready for the fucking gym, and I asked my ex, fucking Madden's mom, to get my fucking playlist together for me so I could go get ready. And she's like, cool, because she's good with that kind of shit. And so I'm fucking on the bench at the gym, hammering out this fucking stupid amount of weight. I'm listening to Ice Cube, The Game, fucking all this hardcore shit that's just getting me fucking in that mindset of hammering out some fucking mad weight. And as I get into my next rep, all of a sudden, fucking Rick Astley. This is a woman I was going to fucking marry, and she just rickrolled my ass. That is betrayal at its
No, that's love,
level.
man.
No, fuck love.
How dare you?
Are you fucking kidding me? She knew what the fuck she was doing. I text her, I'm like, you son of a bitch. And she's just laughing her ass off. Mm-hmm. It's like, what? You don't like that song? You motherfucker. You want to talk about taking the wind out of someone's sails? I was fucking so gung-ho about lifting, and I just wanted to call it quits at that point and be like, I'm done with everything for the rest of my life because this is so demotivational.
I want to discuss all this behavior.
Oh, man. Poor Rick. Why are you hating on him? Icon.
He's kind of a dick.
He's an icon, man.
Is he still alive?
I think so.
I need to know if he's still alive. I'm going to get my personal fucking assistant to look up if he's still alive. Brianna fucking better look up if Rick Astley is still alive, because if so, I'm going to punch him in his dick.
I'm pretty sure he is. He's alive and well.
Well, then I'm going to hunt him down. I'm going to punch him in his dick.
Oh, I can't stand you.
Wow.
Because this is it. I've had enough.
Oh, man. Poor guy gets so much hate. He probably has a whole room of hate mail, like people threatening to kill him and stuff. But
well, you kind of bring it on yourself when you start, being the fucking the instrument of people's deception.
Oh, yeah.
That's what you fucking get.
Oh, man. Poor Rick. I'm going to stick up for Rick here. I mean,
You need to grow up.
he was the original internet troll. Let's just face that.
And it wasn't even his doing. And he's just cashing in on it.
He is. He's smart.
That's good business, but I'm still going to punch him square, like 5 knuckles right in the piss hole.
You cut me up.
Oh, God. Yeah, my absence, man. Just been hanging around and stuff, but...
Yeah, I know. You got shit to do. You got your own fucking life, but...
But I have an interesting article I came across a while ago, but I actually just remembered it not too long ago. In terms of weird news, here's something for you. This is published back in 2014, I believe. So if you've heard of it, I'm sorry I'm bringing it up, but if not, here's something new for you. This 65-year-old French inventor, not a chemist, not a doctor or scientist by any means, invented these supplements that make your farts smell like roses. Yes, and this man looks like a psychedelic Santa Claus.
That is fantastic.
Wearing the tie-dye and everything, it's like Santa's on an acid trip. It's like apparently they have rose smelling, blueberries, and apparently chocolate-flavored farts. Who in the hell is going up to someone's ass?
Okay, chocolate flavored?
That's what it says.
Not scented, but flavored.
Flavored.
No, that's not going to do it.
So somebody's going to crack ass, and some fucking sick fuck out there is going to be like, hey, can I have a bite of that?
I'm so hungry.
Exactly. They're going to open their mouth around the person's ass and just suck it in. Just get the taste.
Oh my God.
That is fucking disgusting.
Oh yeah, and apparently they're endorsed by some doctor too, like, gastroenterologist, like someone who studies this stuff, and apparently they're safe, but no offense, I wouldn't put that in my body. I mean, it's charcoal and stuff.
If I'm ever in a fucking elevator and I suddenly smell like a rose bush, I'm punching someone in the fucking head.
Open the door!
But hey, it's a genius idea. Like, I know it's probably targeted to women.
It smells really good.
If Bath and Body Works got on board with this, they'd make it even better killing.
Never happened.
No?
No,
Why?
because it's dangerous.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying if they did.
No, you don't even know. It's dangerous. Don't downplay it. You know fucking well why it's dangerous. You mix that with their scented candles. Somebody cracks ass, thinks that it's gonna smell good, burns the fucking place down. Ripping ass near a fucking lit candle.
Hot stuff coming up.
Oh my god, but their candles smell delicious at least.
Yeah, and then you mix this shit with that scented fucking delicious smelling candle. You got some sick fuck trying to eat your fart.
I'm sorry.
Well, your curtains are on fire.
Oh, but
So don't give me this shit. You know damn well they can't do it, or else there's going to be like this. There's a pandemic now of fucking house fires from fucking scented flavored farts and scented candles
yep.
and reckless fucking farting.
And you know it would probably all be women.
Of course, a bunch of sick bastards.
Well, yeah, hey, we like to smell good. That's why we're crazy about those damn places. So why not smell good on the outside? Make your inside smell even better.
Because some sick fuck that you don't want anywhere near you is trying to take a bite out of your fucking ass wind.
Hey, you never know. Some women's into that.
That's fucking disgusting.
You never know.
I need to know more about these women. I need notes. Perhaps a Tinder profile.
Research purposes, I
Right?
assume.
I need to, yeah, of course. But of course,
Dinner is served.
Get away from me!
I need to know more about these sick fucks. It's a psychology project I'm working on.
Oh, man.
Do you like it?
But I'm sure they're out there. I mean, ladies...
What is wrong with people?
I don't know. But, ladies, would you go to that lengths to make your farts and your shit smell good? I get it, that you don't want to smell, but really?
Taco Tuesday is going to be like the biggest fucking day of sales for them.
Wanna go shopping?
Oh my gosh, yes, Cinco de Mayo.
Oof. Good God. It's going to be like the pre-drinking fucking supplement. So when you know you're going to Taco Bell when the bar closes, you're just going to be prepared. You've already got it in your system. So no one's going to know any different until they smell shrubs and shit.
Sounds like the fucking secret garden in there instead of like the ground beef and everything. Ugh.
Well, on to some better shit, because this is fucking ridiculous. And so is everything on this fucking show, but
This is ridiculous.
whatever. I have structured a tournament.
Okay.
And I think that this needs to be settled. There's a debate here that needs to be settled that I have come up with because it's weighing on my mind and I need answers.
Okay.
So, this tournament is what I like to call Who in Movies Wax Off Best. And the nominees that are going to do battle in this triple threat match: Mr. Miyagi, Steve Carell, and 40-Year-Old Virgin, and Pee Wee Herman.
What, can we include Ben Stiller and There's Something About Mary?
Alright, fuck it, 4-way.
Yeah,
But
four-way.
Pee Wee Herman is in there too, because he wasn't in a movie, but he was technically at a movie. And fuck knows, by the sounds of the news reports, he whacks off quite well.
Oh dear, okay. Well, Mr. Miyagi, I mean, the guy's been around for how old?
I have no idea.
So he's been doing this a very long time, that he's teaching the youngins the wax on and the wax off. So
I
he's
think
a
there's
good...
laws against that, but
We'll talk about it soon, okay? I promise. All right?
Yeah, there is, but, you know, I think he's a solid contender. He's a veteran, so...
there's just so much about that makes me feel really uncomfortable. Watching an elderly Asian man wax off really doesn't do it for me. And teaching a young boy while he's at it how to fucking do it like a champ.
Oh, man.
That's fucked up.
What's the matter with you?
But don't get me wrong, I don't want to be looking over and trying to reach for my popcorn and see Pee-wee fucking stroking his Pee-wee neither.
I got ants in my pants.
Oh, my God.
That's not butter on your popcorn, sir.
Ew.
Frig. Well, I mean, hey, it was the days before internet porn where you can do that in your own playhouse, if you know what I mean.
I get what you're saying, but that was not the case back then.
No.
And then you got Steve Carell doing it like everyone should. Going to a rub and tug and having some fucking Asian woman do it for you.
Oof. I hate to say it, I've only seen the 40-Year-Old Virgin once, and I don't remember that. The only scene I remember is the chest waxing scene.
That's what I'm talking about.
Ouch!
You fucking degenerate pervert. What are you thinking of?
Okay. But, oh, man.
That wax came right off.
That's true. And a lot came with
wax off. See what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Just because you're a pervert.
And then, let's just say, it's a common theme, and there's something about Mary. Ben Stiller. Let's face it. Well, not really. I mean, he was a peeping Tom in the beginning of the movie. So when he takes Mary to prom, but then he's going to go on the date with her, and he has to clear out the pipes, and let's just say he does it pretty damn well, that his stuff ends up in his hair, and Cameron Diaz is like, oh, let me borrow your hair gel.
It was actually hanging off his ear.
Yeah.
Not his hair.
Oh, right. Well, I mean, she put it in her hair.
Right. So get it right.
Okay, fair enough.
You silly thing.
But let's just say that seems to be a common theme for poor Ben in that movie.
Well, who waxed off the best?
Oh, okay. I have to say it's got to be between. I can already think of 3. I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm thinking you're still new to this. You may have age with you, but you don't have the experience.
I do like that he screams out Kelly Clarkson's name while he whacks off, because who doesn't?
Mm-hmm.
There was a time.
There was a time.
Fine as hell.
I know, but not so much
Yeah,
now.
I
I'm
know.
sorry she kind of let herself go, and she's happy. That's fine. As long as you're happy, but it's like, you're not going to have the same effect as you did back then, honey.
Damn it.
But anyways, yeah, no, I have to, I'm sorry, I think Steve's kind of out
Really?
in this one. Well, like I said, yeah, he may be 40, but let's face it, there's probably a prepubescent boy that has a lot more experience in that department than he does.
I don't think so. When you're 40 and still haven't been laid, I think you wax off like a fucking boss. And the fact that he had a woman doing it for him, to me, makes him like a fucking legend, because he's the only one in this category that didn't do it himself.
That's true.
So I'm going to push him to the next round.
Well, and also I want to add, too, his friends paid for that, I assume.
There you go. Fuck me.
I'm the man.
So
You
he's the OG, so...
There you go.
Okay, fine, fair enough, that's your argument.
And on top of that, look at the restraint he showed, because he didn't finish.
Oh, yes, that is true. That is true. Okay.
He automatically goes next round.
Okay, yep. Your argument's valid. We'll go with that. We gotta get rid of one of these guys, though.
I know, and I think Miyagi's got so much experience, right?
Like I said, he was teaching them youngins about it, so...
Absolutely.
Miyagi has to go to the next round, I'm sorry, to say.
I think so.
I mean, he went to the grave probably saying that, because I'm pretty sure he's dead now in real life, may he rest in peace, so he was probably on his deathbed going, wax on, wax off.
Right.
So he's moving to the next round. So between Mr. Pee Wee Herman and Ben Stiller.
I gotta go with Pee Wee on this. I mean, he was so committed, he took a charge for it.
He did?
Well, yeah, he got arrested.
Well, yeah, that's true. I'm saying he did, so...
He got arrested, so I mean, that's commitment.
I'm in trouble.
That is, and there's the mugshot and everything to prove it.
I'm sorry, but no matter how hardcore you might be, when the fucking cops come knocking, you zip up. And he did not.
Nope, he just kept going.
No, so...
Fair enough. So, sorry, Ben.
Yeah, you're out. You didn't fucking belong in this in the first place. I didn't add you.
Yeah, I know I did. But at least he did. Didn't he get laid, though, at the end of that movie?
I don't know, but
I've seen it a couple times, and I can't remember.
At the end of the day now, it's a 3-way fucking tie.
Okay,
so
fair
something
enough.
has to be resolved here.
Okay, alright, next round. Okay, I'm gonna go back to Steve here. Did he get laid at the end of that movie?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, so all that frustration finally paid off. And, Pee-wee, I don't know, but...
Pee-wee took a fucking jail charge, man. He went to jail. He did time for spanking it. And I mean, that is commitment, but at the same time, you kind of fucked up.
Yeah, he did, but, I'm just saying...
However, he was watching porn on the big screen.
That's true.
That's pretty brilliant.
I know, I mean, the days before, like I said, you could have that in the comfort of your own home on your flat screens. You had to go out.
Yeah, but your flat screen is not going to be a fucking movie theater screen.
That's true. Ooh, can you imagine? Anyways, but I'm sorry, you may think I'm hating on Steve here, but like I said, he did get laid at the end, so... And no consequences. Like, didn't he end up banging a chick at the store he works at?
No. He was going to bang a chick, but didn't. So, but he gets laid in the end.
Okay.
And I think because he evaded jail time, he goes on to the next round.
Oh, really?
I think so, personally.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, I was thinking the opposite. Like, he's happy ending. I'm thinking the
Yeah,
most.
but here's the thing, right? Why? Because he's getting laid now? He doesn't need to wax off anymore? Well, guess what? Pee-wee's getting laid, too, in jail. Not the kind he wants. At least Steve got what he fucking wanted.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, okay, so...
At least he got the kind he wants. So, to me, that automatically qualifies for the next round. So, it's between him and Miyagi.
Okay, Miyagi.
Now you have inexperience versus experience. I think it's a no-brainer.
I think, yes, that is.
I mean, Miyagi even provides his own cloth.
Yes, he does, and it ain't a tube sock.
No, it's certainly not.
It's probably a special type of cloth.
Absolutely. So here we go, I guess, at the end of the day. When it comes to who whacks off best, I think Miyagi is the champ, as per usual. You know, fucking always.
Yeah, no, I have to agree.
Since the 80s, he's been showing us how to wax off.
Exactly. He's taught many young grasshoppers.
That only leaves one question left.
What?
What in the fuck is wrong with me?
You know, I ask that a lot too myself, but it's one of life's mysteries we'll never solve.
Absolutely. And I'm down with that. I'm here for it.
Yep, so alright, Mr. Miyagi, the winner of the wax on, wax off.
Woo!
He'll be forever known as that champion, and no
I
one's
don't know
gonna
about
take
waxing on. I didn't hear anybody waxing on in this fucking shit.
Weren't you listening?
Except for poor Steve, but he waxed off real quick.
Oh yeah, he did.
So,
But yep, he's our winner, Mr. Miyagi.
there we go.
Alright,
Done. Problem solved.
there you go.
And I want to give a shout out to France, actually, for being fucking awesome. And now we've kind of invaded France. I've managed to make myself known over in France somehow, and they're putting up with me very well.
That's pretty much it.
Because every fucking show that I've done so far, they've been listening. So that's fantastic. Thank you, France.
Yep, thank you.
I only have one issue, man.
What?
I only got one issue with Gay Prairie. Not that there's anything wrong with that. But their discrimination against carbs is very alarming to me.
Really?
Yes.
Do elaborate.
Well, I don't know about you, but I got no issue with the gay community.
Me neither.
My longest term friend is gay.
Oh yeah, no, and I
Love who you love, dude. Like,
Absolutely.
fucking the key thing there is you love. You know what I mean? Like, what's wrong with that?
Exactly.
It ain't hurting me none.
I mean, there was a lady that was married to a pirate that's been dead for 400 years.
Hey, man.
And you
Teach
know
their
what?
own.
Exactly. She's happy. She's not hurting no one. So
Absolutely.
to me, as long as you're not hurting nobody.
I never understood
you.
the animosity towards the gay community.
No, me neither.
If you fucking, are that upset because someone loves someone else
I don't understand.
and it fucks with your life so hardcore, that really fucking baffles me, and I don't get it. So, my issue with France, I'm calling you guys out on this. Look, man, the carbs discrimination is appalling. I always hear them use the word baguette, and I think that is terrible. I truly think, no matter what, bread should be able to love whatever carb it so chooses without ridicule. Whether you like the croissant or you want your couple of croutons slapping off of some other dude's crust.
Oh, man.
Let them love whatever loaf they so shall choose.
Exactly.
And do not be so hateful. It is 2019. We don't use words like baguette anymore. That is terrible and offensive.
Yeah, get with the picture, people.
I am terribly bothered by this.
Me too. So, let bread be bread.
Let carbs love carbs, my friend.
Exactly.
Good Lord, France. Get it together. Don't make me come out there. Nobody wants that.
Oh, man, you're gonna buy a plane ticket.
It's one thing to put up with me audio-wise. It's another to have to put up with me physically out there. Nobody wants any part of that.
Oh, dear.
I'm a fucking nuisance.
I can't take this.
I love France. Good God, I'd love to go there.
Oh, me too.
And-
My family has gone there, and they just loved it. Paris, too, they did. Absolutely loved it. So.
And then South Africa.
Oh,
I mean,
yes, that was quite
That's
big
cool
one.
to see. I have kind of kicked the door in on South Africa and just let myself in. Like the fucking unwanted house guest that they went and opened the door and that was their mistake. But
Now they're stuck with you,
they are
unfortunately.
fucking stuck with me. I love South fucking Africa too. Thank you for putting up with my bullshit. That's amazing.
Yeah, thank
And of
you.
course Ireland, as always. I
Yeah.
fucking love Ireland and our neighbors in the US, of course.
UK is
And the
new one.
UK is
Yes, thank
amazing, which I'm going to get to them in a few. So, yeah, fucking, I'm so grateful that
Absolutely.
so many parts of the world are putting up with my bullshit and know who I am. And it's kind of gone on a scale that I could not possibly imagine. It's one thing to be known all over your country for fucking the shit you've done, whether it be MMA or fucking whatever, but to start getting, you know, your name known all over the fucking world, in parts of the world you have not yet been to, it's just mind-blowing.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, everyone, for the support. It's
I'm
greatly
so
appreciated.
weirded out by it. Honestly, I don't mean to cut you off, but
That's okay.
I mean, I'm still tripping out. It's been years, and I'm still tripping out that you can Google my fucking name. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's weird to me.
It is.
I don't get it. How do you fucking know?
Well, I mean, if the average person, let's just say if you have a Facebook account or Twitter or Instagram, you can find it that way. Or if you're a licensed profession, you might come up on that regulatory body. So, yeah, I get it in a way, but let's face it, like someone you type in like someone famous and pages and it's everything, news articles, interviews, Wikipedia.
Well, that's why it's weird. I mean,
it's mind-blowing.
Well, fuck me. I mean, try being on that receiving end of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, fucking the first several pages on Google, it was fucking all me. Interviews, this, that, and the other thing, all this old shit. And it's like, it's one thing to think you understand it. It's another to, like, live that shit. And just kind of, like, it weirds you out. And I'm not complaining by any fucking stretch of the imagination. Do not get me wrong. Mm-hmm. I am not complaining about being so fucking well known and successful in everything that I've fucking touched. I'm grateful that I had that success because I busted my ass for those opportunities and I was not owed anything.
No.
And I was not owed no success. It just seemed to be something people fucking could get on board with, and I appreciate that so fucking much. So, forever grateful, but it just weirds me out because I'm not that person. That, like, I don't love that, you know, like, I appreciate it, and I love that people care, but I fucking don't feel like I deserve it. So, it weirds me out to, like, see that to somebody I'm a fucking big deal. It's kind of strange to me. I don't get it. I'm just a human being with a really cool job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so to be able to Google myself, I don't go down that rabbit hole, but so many people fucking keep telling me, like, oh, I fucking Googled you, bro, and you're on every bloody page, and it's like old interviews, this, that, and the other thing. And it's just like, man, it's fucking weird. And I don't love it, but I don't hate it either because... you know, people care, and it's cool.
Absolutely.
I love that people are fucking so supportive of everything I do. I love that I'm entertaining people and kind of taking their mind off the daily bullshit. So, I'm super grateful. Don't get me wrong. I'm not bitter about it. I'm not fucking mad about it. I'm not complaining or saying, you know, fucking don't listen to my shit or don't watch my fights or don't buy my products or whatever the fuck. I don't, you know... I don't take it that level, but I just feel like it's so strange. I never thought, you know, you got to keep in mind, you're talking to a kid that fucking, you know, a dude who was a kid that fucking everybody said would never be shit. Now I'm a grown-ass fucking man, and you can Google my ass, and more than just my Facebook profile comes up.
Yep.
It's fucking insanity to me. You know, you work so hard for something just to make people shut the fuck up, just to shove it down their throats, and then when you fucking achieve it, it's just like, this is weird.
Yep.
I don't know what to make of it. So...
I mean, it definitely takes some adjusting, but, you know, it's definitely a beast of a different nature. So I can imagine someone achieving overnight success, if not yourself, just like...
Oh, it certainly wasn't overnight. Mm-hmm. Not at all.
No, but I'm just saying, like, just to be able to cope, you know, I think you do a great job handling it. I mean, I don't know how I'd feel myself. I mean, it'd be cool, but it's like you said, just the thought, like, wow, every, you know... buddy down the road from you can just look you up and then just see you. You may have never spoke a word to each other, but then they know you. You know what I mean?
And I like to think I'm really nice to people.
No, yeah, absolutely, you are.
Like, I like to think that I'm approachable by anybody and everybody, and I'm not, like, full of my fucking self.
No.
But that's my view. I like to think that shit, but I don't know from an outsider's perspective, like, how I come across to other people in your view.
No, you're very approachable and friendly. I mean, you just have that vibe. I know myself, I can tend to be like, you know, don't talk to me kind of thing. Like, just kind of closed in, but you definitely give that friendly approach and people are able to just talk to you like so openly and you know, just have a good conversation with you, and I think that's fantastic.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, it's because everything I do, I'm just a fan too. You know what I mean? Like, when it comes to MMA, I'm a fan. When it comes to writing books, I'm a fan of books. You know, when it comes to clothing lines and designs and shit, I'm a fan of art. That's why I enjoy what I do.
Absolutely.
When it comes to podcasts, dude, I love podcasts.
Oh,
I listen to
yes.
so many that, you know, I've got a list of podcasts that I absolutely love. So, both indie and fucking, you know, well-known. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I to me, it's just... they're human beings just like myself, and we're fortunate enough to do what we love to do, and fucking that's it, man. If people dig it, great. Doesn't mean that I'm something fucking special all of a sudden.
Yeah, but it's definitely, it's just like you said, at the end of the day, just appreciating others' work and just having that common shared love for something, like you said, art. Like, I know myself, I love video games and that, and I might be in the foreseeable future doing gaming videos if I have time in that, and it's just something I love. Like, I've always enjoyed watching playthrough videos or just people adding stuff to it.
Like the Let's Play videos.
Yes,
really cool, man.
They're fun, especially, you know, you just want to understand a game. Like, you know, you may have heard of it, and it's like, oh, how does that work? You know, because maybe a demo's not going to do it justice, or there's a really cool part in the game, and you just want to see it. Like, I know my favorites, and I'll probably will be touching upon this. We'll see if I get everything tech-wise working in that, is the King's Quest game. Back in the 90s and 80s, I assume, Sierra was a software company that produced these awesome games. Like, a lot of point-and-click games, and those are my favorites. Like, King's Quest. I grew up with number 7, I believe it was. It was actually, the title was a mockery of The Princess Bride. It was called The Princeless Bride. But I absolutely love those, and I just adored watching playthroughs of those. It's just, like I said, just seeing how people interpret it, add their thoughts to it, and even just maybe beating that part you can't get through. Like, there was always a part in that game, for instance, like, it was a harp in Etheria. I think that's what the land was called. And I could never get that right, and I would have to watch it and see it, and then, you know, the wheels would turn. But it's just something I enjoy, and just like you said, just seeing someone, just sharing that common interest with you is quite mind-blowing, to be honest.
I mean, but when it's your work, it's a different story.
Oh.
It's more insane to wrap
absolutely.
your head around. It's crazy. But Sierra was cool because I used to, when I was a kid, I had this computer game. I forget what it was called, but it was like this medieval game that they made. And it was so fucking hilarious to me because I was watching my old man play it. And, you know, fucking, there's an option to reach out to other kingdoms and send them either a compliment, a gift, or an insult. And I remember my old man said some pretty slanderous shit to this one dude about his hair, and had a few fucking slurs thrown his way. And to get the response back, he's like, "You swine, blah, blah, blah."
You
And
swine.
like, do you have any idea who you're talking to? And all this. And I was like, it's so funny to me. Like, it made me laugh so hard.
Was this a computer AI or a human AI?
No, it was a computer AI.
Oh, okay, just the response. Okay, fair enough.
Because you could actually type in, when you click on, you know, send insult, you could actually compliment him, you know, to the fucking, you know, end of the world, and this motherfucker will still come back with this salty behavior. Because it's just registering as send insult. That's all. Like, you could tell him he's the greatest thing since sliced fucking bread.
And he'll be like, you know, screw you,
Right,
kind of thing.
right.
Actually, I want to add to that. Those old computer games, again, I'm going to go to... I think Sierra had its fair share. So did other software companies. Those games where you have to type in the commands. I hated those as a kid. I mean, I'm good at spelling now, and of course we have autocorrect, and, you know, you can pull out your phone and type in a word if you're not sure how to spell it. You know how frustrated I get playing Hugo? Like, there was Hugo's House of Horrors and all that. I know what I wanted to do, but you didn't have the luxury of Google or spell check to check how to spell the word. I'd be cursing at this damn box monitor trying to get what I'm getting across to advance in this damn game.
I grew up with a fucking speak and spell, so don't even talk to me about that bullshit. That shit was Satan himself in robotic form. If Stephen Hawking was the devil, that would be a speak and spell.
Oh, man.
That voice was just creepy.
Ugh.
And, you know, I mean, it's already caught the wrath of Dane Cook and his fucking stand-up shit about it. And I think he hit the nail on the head, so I'm not getting into it, but
yeah, no, but I mean, I didn't grow up with it, but I've seen YouTube videos of it, and from you telling me about it, that didn't sound fun. But you know what? I have to give credit to those games. They were educational in a way, because now I could spell good. And, like, in elementary school, if y'all remember, you have to do your spelling class, and you have to do those stupid little tests. I actually did good on them. And I'm proud to say that. You know, in my line of work, spelling is quite important, and grammar, so...
Yeah, well, grammar, apparently, you can spell fucking real well, but when you say shit like, I can spell good, then grammar
okay,
is obviously not your strong suit.
Oh, dear, I just remembered. Oh, my God, realize what I just said. I'm sorry.
And people think I'm uneducated because I drop a lot of F-bombs and say a bunch of stupid shit.
I can spell well, okay?
Thank you.
There, that's better.
Let's take a pause for the cause here for a minute and talk about my friends over in the UK. If you are interested in pro wrestling at all, whether you're a long-term hardcore fan or a casual fan, check out my boys over in the UK, the Fabulous Heel Nerds. Hell, you might even learn something, man. I sure as hell did. And I consider myself someone that's followed this stuff for a long time since I was a little kid. So I'll tell you right now, man, these guys are fantastic, and you might even learn a thing or two. So check them out. The Fabulous Heel Nerds. Amazing podcast. Look them up, man.
Now,
anyhow,
aside from all that bullshit,
yeah.
I don't like to do this at all until I have things solidified, and so I am in no way guaranteeing anything at this point because I cannot do that. But this is kind of a big deal, so I am going to announce right now that I am currently in talks with the potential guests. The possibility. It's all about scheduling at this point, and interest is there, I think. But it's all about, like, I'm definitely interested in doing this, but scheduling is a problem.
Oh, absolutely.
What I mean?
People are busy.
People get real busy, but there's a potential that we're going to have, or I'm going to fucking, at some point on the show, have a very, very special guest to me, Chad Gray from Hell Yeah. That is kind of in talks at the moment. But there's a lot of factors that kind of make it tough. So that may happen, it may not. I don't know for sure just yet, but I think it could happen.
Oh, fingers crossed. I mean, we'd love to have you on here, Chad. A huge fan.
Absolutely.
Huge, and he seems like such an awesome and laid-back guy.
Totally great fucking human being.
Oh, absolutely. So, I mean, let's, I understand he's busy like we all are. He has his own life and that, but if he can...
Well, I mean, they got a new record out now.
Oh, yes.
And a new tour. And I would love to just take an hour to just fucking talk about Vinnie Paul.
Oh, absolutely.
What a wonderful human being he was.
Yes, absolutely.
So, if the opportunity arises, man, I'm on it. So, let's do this.
Oh, absolutely. So, but like I said, I get it. People are busy in that. But, Chad, if you do have the chance and you're willing to give us a couple of minutes of your time, we greatly, greatly appreciate it. Thank you, Van.
Well, he knows. I mean, I've already reached out and I've done due diligence, and it's kind of like I'm not exactly obscure anymore, so I mean I do have a little bit of fucking pull around here, and so they tell me. So it'll be cool. I think we got a lot in common that needs to be discussed.
Oh, yes.
So I look forward to it.
Yes, me too.
So, where are we going today with this nonsense? I gotta fucking tell these people straight up. If you think for 1 second I don't appreciate the fans, I fucking do. I appreciate my fans of my MMA and every fucking other thing in between. To the point where, as we speak, as I am fucking giving you this podcast right now, I am recording this shit to drop for you today while there's a fucking hurricane coming through.
Hurricane Dorian.
And I ain't talking about the motherfucking pro wrestler. I'm talking legit fucking staring down the barrel of nature's hissy fit, and I do not have a fuck to give. I will take my chances.
Absolutely. I mean, it's right now where we're recording, we've been lucky enough to still have our power, because I've heard of some people not too far from the area.
Yeah, the studio hasn't lost power.
No.
Fuck.
Thank goodness. So knock on wood, you know. But so far where we are right now, it's been pretty good. We've been, you know, let everyone know we're safe. Thank you for your concerns and everyone around. I've reached out to a couple people I know in the area, and they're doing well too. But yeah, if you're in the where we are, like, just making an effort not to go anywhere. I mean, I get it. Just yesterday hearing, you know, picking up supplies. It's a zoo. I mean, it's better to be prepared than to not. But, oh my gosh, sometimes you wonder if people overreact. I mean, I'm not downplaying a natural disaster. Don't get me wrong. But so far, we've been very fortunate. And it's just, you know, a bit of rain, a little bit of wind, but everything's been good so far.
I think we are golden like a fucking shower at R. Kelly's house. And quite frankly, the only wind that scares me is that scented fart that's coming my way from fucking some sick pervert that's going around buying supplements to try to mask the fact that they damn near shit their pants.
Oh, God. Oh, dear. Oh.
I ain't afraid of no wind, except for that ass wind. So, bring it on, man. Fucking,
man.
I am fine with it. I'm still doing what I do. And it ain't gonna stop me. So...
Nope.
And hell, if I die, motherfuckers, I'm gonna click send on this shit before I do. So you'll have the most fucking talked about podcast on the planet.
Yep. Yep, we're here. We're still recording. And like I said, our studio hasn't lost power. So, thank God.
I don't know why you get involved in all the shit I do, because I'm an idiot.
You're an idiot.
I mean, well, you do volunteer to get on board with this shit.
Oh, yeah, I love it. I mean, I got a couple screws loose myself. I will admit that. I'm a very odd individual. You know me. So.
I've been wanting to get Rihanna on the show. She's fucking super shy, and I don't blame her. She doesn't want no part of it. Alexa, I keep really well protected from every aspect of my life. So, you know, that's not going to happen. But, you just kind of gung-ho volunteer, like, I will fucking be the sacrificial lamb and go put my fucking self out there for your idiocy. Yep,
and expose my true idiot self. I don't mind sharing it. I do. It's like, you know, laughter's the best medicine.
Hey, man, you gotta have a sense of humor.
Oh, absolutely.
Life is so fucking short.
Oh, it is, and there's too much serious and sadness in the world. That's why, you know, personally, I don't watch the news too much. I'll catch bits of it here and there. I don't have cable, so the only real news stuff I get is that stupid Apple news pop-up nonsense. I mean, I could probably adjust the settings in that, but I'll get it, and I'm like, oh, you just bummed me out, man. I'm out having a good time, and it's like, ugh. But I get it. It's good to be well informed of what's going on.
Yeah, that's why on this show I will never talk politics.
No, absolutely.
Or religion, because I don't find them to be anything but divisive conversations.
No, absolutely.
And I do not want my show to be just another spoke in the fucking divisive wheel that tears people apart. I think humor is something we can all get on board with.
Absolutely.
Unless you're a complete fucking prude, then so be it. This show is not for you.
Nope.
If you don't like a little profanity, then this show is not for you. I've said that time and time again.
Yep.
If fucking how some syllables sound when they're put together bothers you, then just don't listen to this.
Yep. Just look the other way, man. But like I said, this is just, you know, it's an escape from our everyday lives, our stresses of everyday life, work, whatever. It's just good to unwind and just, you know, see the good in life and have a good laugh or two. Just like I said, idiocy, myself, I love it. It's my cup of tea when it comes to comedy.
I've been given so many opportunities to, like, accomplish things that I want to do and make my son proud, you know, now that he's passed away, and just, I have nothing to complain about. You know what I mean? So I'm going to find humor in all sorts of shit, and I'm going to fucking try to give that same thing to other people that might have a little more stress on their plate.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you know, you go through some shit, but you come out the other side, and that's the important thing.
Yep. That's all you can do.
So, you know, I like to hit people with some stupid shit. Because as dumb as it is, you motherfuckers know how creative it actually is.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You cannot deny that it took some imagination, and it was like, okay, this motherfucker might have a few screws loose, but he's kind of fucking creative.
Yep.
And it makes me laugh. Well, guess what then? I did my job, didn't I?
You sure did. I mean, some of the stuff you hit me with, I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, we hang out quite a bit, so, I mean, you hear all sorts of stupid shit from me.
I do, and you know what? It makes my day. Just the sheer stupidity.
Well, that's why, I'm like, why not talk about this shit to people that might find it amusing?
Absolutely.
Why not?
Exactly. I mean, you actually hit me with something the other day. Alter egos of comic book characters. The Ninja Turtles. You told me the story of how you went to take a leak. And
That's the start of every good story.
Yes, it is. And there's a shower curtain in there with French bulldogs wearing red-framed glasses.
Yep. And then I was like, you know what? This Sally Jesse Raphael looking motherfucker gives me an idea. And I thought, I am on to something here. I do believe that there's no coincidence. I don't believe in coincidence at all. You know this. I've said this time and time again. I don't believe in coincidence. So the fact that Sally Jesse Raphael is wearing red-framed fucking glasses all the time around her motherfucking eyes, and the Ninja Turtle Raphael, the name is there, Sally Jesse Raphael, fucking wearing red around the eyes, it's a given.
Yep.
I know who you really are. You are Sally Jesse in disguise. And then I thought, well, shit, Donatello's not so slick himself. Phil Donahue is Phil Donatello. It makes sense.
Yeah, and then, Leonardo is Leonardo DiCaprio, because let's face it, at the end of Titanic, his face and skin, it was turning blue after friggin' Kate Winslet let him sit in that damn ice cold water.
And what color does that motherfucker wear?
Blue.
See, they want to be exposed.
They do. Well, let's not forget good old Michelangelo.
He's just good at this.
Oh.
I haven't figured him out yet, but I will.
Oh, yeah. No. I got it. He's Dana Carvey.
I don't get it.
Master of Disguise, 2001.
Maybe.
Yes. And you know what? He flat out puts it in front of our face.
Truth.
Because one of his disguises in that movie...
He is mocking us.
He was a turtle to get into the Turtle Club.
But was he turtley enough for the fucking Turtle Club?
I don't know.
I believe he was.
Oh, yes. I mean... Am I
Then
not
again...
turtley enough for the Turtle Club? Turtle.
Oh, my sweet fuck. What is wrong with you?
A lot, apparently.
Fucking... I believe very strongly that Sally Jesse Raphael is, in fact, that Ninja Turtle that I love so much. Raphael. And it was just dangling that carrot in front of us.
I know.
Figure it out.
Uh-huh. You know?
So, fuck Batman. I am officially the world's greatest detective.
You are. I mean, one thing I want to add to this, since we're on that topic, is friggin' Superman's disguise. Or
Fuck Superman.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, yes, but...
There, I said it.
Yes, I have to agree. I'm sorry too. Come and hunt me down with your torches and your pitchforks.
Yeah, you can send your hate mail to fucking Blue at tattnesspodcast@gmail.com and let her know what a fucking scumbag she is.
Yeah.
I was totally kidding, but she's serious.
No, I'm serious.
I can see it in her eyes.
Oh.
I was just playing.
Yeah, no, I'm serious. How are people in Metropolis so freaking stupid?
I'm not playing fuck Superman.
No. He just wears the glasses, and it's like, there was a video actually, a College Humor video. He's like, takes off his glasses. I'm Superman. Put him on. Where the fuck did Superman go?
Right? It's so lazy to me.
It's lazy. He put a suit on and glasses, and apparently you're someone else. And there was actually another show in the 90s, I remember. I guess maybe it's a comic series too, if I'm not mistaken. Cyber 6. Same thing. Just wears the damn glasses, and apparently she's a man now.
You know what I love? You know why I think Michael Keaton was actually the absolute best Batman ever?
Why?
I just read that he is so, logic-based in his thinking that he was people in reality would fucking know Batman's identity so quickly that he decided on contacts to change the eye color, speak in a lower tone than he would as Bruce, throw people off.
Yeah.
And just consistency. He literally had a meeting with Tim Burton about this kind of shit.
Actually, can I just add something? It was recently Michael Keaton's 68th birthday. I just want to do a shout out. Happy birthday, Michael.
Absolutely.
You're awesome.
Best Batman ever besides Adam West, of course.
Oh, yes, you know.
But Adam West's Batman looked like he was wearing fucking really cool pajamas.
I want those.
I do too.
Fuck
I'm
yeah,
not
I will
mocking
rock. I will wear them out in public.
I am not I'm not mocking it at all. I'm not.
No, it's awesome. I
I'm
want
not putting
it.
it down. I am not talking shit. I'm just saying, you know, that's why in '89 that fucking Batman movie was so cool because it was so much darker. It was so much more serious.
Yes.
And the fucking just the costume was so fucking awesome.
Absolutely.
And badass. And the car, holy shit.
Oh.
Not that the 60s show wasn't fucking badass. That car is a beaut.
Oh, yeah, no, and let's say, too, Joker in there. Good old Jack Nicholson, one of my favorite actors.
110%.
Oh, his portrayal of the Joker.
Amazing.
Amazing. You know, I mean, Cesar Romero had his own good interpretation.
Oh, he was fantastic, too.
Yes, but it's totally, like you said, more darker.
Well, yeah,
avenue.
that's just it, right?
Like,
and
Caesar's interpretation is just like
it was
a total
campy.
nut.
Yeah,
campy.
It was campy because it was supposed to be.
Yeah, exactly. But Jack's interpretation, a dark, more psychopath, criminal. Like,
imagine, though, okay, if you will, fucking, you combine the two aspects of the movie and the show, and no matter how badass you look in that costume, no matter how dark and serious this movie is, if Batman was to fucking call somebody chum, it's over from there.
My God.
The credibility is lost.
yeah. No.
Yeah, thank fuck Robin wasn't in it because
I was just going to touch
he
on that.
does not sit well with me.
Oh, my God.
He's so lame. He's the Superman of the Batman world.
Yeah, no, and you know what pissed me off? I mean, I'm a 90s baby. I'm born right at the beginning of the 90s. Yeah, I miss the 80s, unfortunately. But my first exposure on the big screen of Batman was 1995's Batman Forever. I remember that stuff being everywhere. There was this theater where I came from that I went there with my parents and their friends. But anyways, they made a reference to that old Robin when Chris O'Donnell said, "Holy leaping lizards, Batman!"
Yeah.
Like holy or something, and it's
that
like,
movie wasn't good, though.
I will kill you.
I'm sorry, but it just wasn't that good.
I will kill you. I grew up with that. That was my Batman.
It was not the worst.
No, but I mean, well, we'll say Batman and Robin with George Clooney was a hot mess.
Absolutely abysmal.
Oh my God, hot mess. As much as I love Arnold Schwarzenegger and everything,
It was a dumpster fire.
Oh my God.
Arnold. I love Arnold so much.
I think wasn't it the primary reason that shelved a new Batman movie for years, and we didn't see Batman Begins for.
But
Christ.
Arnold didn't write the fucking cheesy script.
No,
he didn't put the nips on the fucking Batman costume.
Oh, for the love, or show the ass in the spandex. Like,
right?
Good Lord, that was just.
He didn't hire Chris O'Donnell. Sorry, buddy, but
no. And then the Bane in there,
sucked.
and I love Bane. He's one of my favorite Batman villains. They just made him a mindless muscle freak.
I feel like that version of the movie went a little cartoony.
It did. It was really, I mean, let's face it. Like you said, the 1989 Batman was so dark, you know, and different. And then it slowly started to get more, you know, just silly, like cartoonish.
Yeah, I didn't like it at all, personally. Like, I didn't hate it. At the time, I thought it was cool that there's just, you know, another one, right?
I mean, I was 8-7 years old at this time.
I saw it in the theater with my friend, and I was like...
Oh, I did too.
I was like, okay, that was cool because it's Batman, but at the end of the day, compared to 1 and 2, it did not hold a candle
No,
at all.
absolutely. I have to agree. I mean, I actually had the VHS tape, and a funny story, my grandmother got me that tape for Christmas. She put it in a weird pasta container box, and this box was sitting under our Christmas tree that year, and it had my name on it, and I remember looking at it, like, what the hell is this? What, Grandma's fucked up. She's like, open it up. I open it, and there it is in there, and I was so happy, but the tape was broken, so we had to take it back to Walmart or whatever, but trust me, I watched the shit out of that thing. I probably drove my mom insane with it.
The morning after I saw the movie, I woke up to one of the crystal-looking mugs from the movie.
I had
McDonald's.
one. I had one.
It was the Riddler one, I think.
Yeah, I had the Two-Face one.
Yeah, I had both, but I think the first one I got was the Riddler one.
I dressed up as him for Halloween one year, and it was a badass costume, man.
Yeah, it's that movie, though, in hindsight, is what it is. It's going back and looking back at it, and it's like...
I mean, it doesn't hold up
you
to
watch it
today's
again,
standards.
you know, you watch it again, and you're like, this is terrible.
Yeah. but it holds its place in my heart.
I do like the new ones. I do like the format. I do like the layout. I love the way they lead into other shit. Mm-hmm. I love how serious it is, how dark it is. I just don't love how long it is.
Yeah.
And I could kind of, like, you know, Michael Keaton's idea of lowering the tone was continued on.
Yes. Well,
but Christian Bale sounds like a constipated 80s wrestler. Like Macho Man ate too many of his own Slim Jims, may he rest in peace. And can't fucking snap one off to save his life.
Brother.
No, he needs a cough drop, too.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He's fucking so bunged up.
That's why he's pissed off.
And that's why he sounds the way he does. Because the shit is constantly piling up to his throat.
Oh, man.
He and needs just fucking with his esophagus.
Oh, you need some Restore-a-Lax. Restore your body's natural rhythm, brother.
What the fuck?
Yes.
Like, I don't really like that aspect of it. I think it's over the top. Yeah. I think it sounds a little bit cringy and a little too much, I think. Tone it down a little bit.
Yeah, I have to agree with you there.
But it is kind of funny.
It is.
You know. But I get the idea behind it. I think it's over the top. I think it's overdone. I think it's, the constant subject of ridicule.
Oh, yeah.
For good reason.
But Christian Bale did do a good Batman.
Oh, he did, absolutely. I'm not saying he didn't.
But I get it. The voice is too much and just, I don't know. But since we're on the topic of that, Heath Ledger's Joker, I think a lot of people can agree, was very well done, but it was its own standalone. You cannot compare it to Jack Nicholson or Cesar Romero, I have to say.
You know what I would love? I would love this big, scary, dark-ass fucking Batman, but go the opposite, direction that Christian Bale went. Have him as badass as that Batman, for sure, and intimidating. And then when he opens his mouth, instead of this deep, constipated 80s wrestler fucking sound, like Hulk Hogan is out of prune juice, I want to hear a Richard Simmons voice.
Oh my...
Just grab a fucking criminal with brute force, slam him up against the wall, and just be like, "You stop it, silly."
Time to get toned to the bone.
That would be fucking great.
Oh my god, yes. That would just throw off everyone.
How epic would that be?
Yes.
Of course, I'd be terrified.
I would be so confused. I wouldn't know what to do.
I would be like, what in the fuck is happening? Is this real life right now?
Am I being punked?
Like, take me in, dude.
Dude. But yeah, going back with that, Tom Hardy's Bane, I think, was more of the Bane that you see in the video games and that. And I have to say it was better than the one in 1998.
Oh, he killed it, for sure.
I mean, I get it. The strength was still there, but at least the man has intelligence, because Bane is an intelligent character.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, he broke Batman physically and mentally.
Can we fucking do away with this concept of, like, oh, you're big, so you must be fucking uneducated?
Absolutely.
I'm so fucking tired of that shit. Because I'm 6'5". How much do I fucking weigh? You see me every day. I'm 265.
Yep.
It's fucking muscle, is it not?
Yes.
Am I uneducated in any fucking way, shape, or form?
Oh, hell no.
In spite of the nonsense these people will hear. If you actually have a conversation with me, what comes out of my mouth usually? Besides, like, shit that I find funny.
Very intelligible conversations. And
did I or did I not go to college for fucking business accounting?
Yes, you did.
Did I or did I not own a business prior to the ones now?
Yes, you did.
Without people knowing who I am.
Yep.
Did I not manage businesses and turn them around because they were failing?
Yep.
So, where do people get this concept that if you have muscle, you must be stupid? One of the smartest people I've ever heard open their mouth was Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, absolutely.
And not just in terms of weightlifting and bodybuilding.
Business.
He
was a politician.
Just overall, philosophy.
Yes.
The dude was brilliant and is brilliant. Mm-hmm. So, can we fucking finally get over this meathead mentality? Mm-hmm. I'm so fucking tired of it. It's so obnoxious.
Oh, yes.
Now it comes across as salty. Like, you look how I would like to, so I'm going to put you down. I'm going to fucking be a detractor and say that you must be stupid.
Mm-hmm. It's not fair. Man.
What do you do when you find out someone that's bigger than you, stronger than you, better looking fucking physically shape-wise than you, is also smarter than you?
I mean, you just get upset, man.
It's like, you mad? You know what I'm saying? Like, Now what? You talk all that shit about, well, yeah, big and strong, but probably dumb.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? What if they're smarter than you? What are you going to do then? You're going to feel real fucking shitty about yourself, huh?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I just can't... As a one stereotype I can't stand is the blondes are dumb stereotype. I mean, they're funny, I'll get it as a natural blonde and that. But, I mean, myself, I'm quite intelligent, I'd have to say. I mean, I did well in school and that. But, you know, I have my dumb moments and I poke fun at myself. But it's like you said, with your big... You know, you're big, so you're dumb as a box of rocks. You know, sometimes people can surprise you, despite how they look, you know? And this Bane character, like I was saying, going back, I just love how Tom Hardy's interpretation of Bane just portrays him as, you know, strong, both physically and mentally, like intelligence-wise. Like, he was a genius. His whole rig set up in, you know, The Dark Knight Rises and that, and just playing mind games with Batman. It's like, there's your stereotype. And then you get the one in 1998 where it's just, I'm Uma Thurman's bodyguard.
How about we just stop being so fucking judgmental?
Absolutely. There we go. Bottom line. Stop being judgmental and open up your mind. Ignore stereotypes. I cannot stand that, especially. And it's like, you know, it makes you feel like crap about yourself.
Before I wrap this up, I do want to talk about something else really fucked up that I saw. Because I did start this whole segment of fucked up news at one point.
Yeah.
There was a chick somewhere, and she went and got her box scanned.
What?
They scanned her box.
Okay.
And they used it to fucking make her a custom canoe.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I mean...
The beaver jokes are coming.
Dude, I've been known to paddle the old pink canoe myself on many occasions, but not quite that literally.
Oh, my.
But that's pretty cool.
That is, like...
It's weird as shit.
That is weird. How did they scan it?
They scanned it. They fucking have the equipment. They scanned a mold of it, basically, like a picture to make a mold of it.
And made a canoe.
Like it was like a kayak.
Wow.
Of her flaps, and like fucking that's where she sits, is in this hole where
oh God,
a baby would fling out of.
Oh my God.
And she's sitting in it with her beef curtains wrapping around her like a comforting hug.
Oh my.
And she's just on them fucking white river rafting fucking.
Oh my God. I don't want to know what kind of paint job they did on that, but that's too much, man. Yeah. Just because you can doesn't mean you should.
That is one fucking raft that will always be wet. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Oh, and may it take you to safe places. Whew.
Let's hope. STD free.
Yes.
Well, let's wrap this bullshit up because we're getting the fucking go home signal here. So,
yep.
We're gonna be back with some more bullshit. We do have October coming.
Oh yeah.
All sorts of Halloween type shit. So I don't want to get too into like the horror stuff prematurely.
Oh yes.
Nobody likes premature.
No.
But, however, might give a little fucking horror foreplay. You know what I'm saying? Kind of dabble a little bit.
Yeah. Why not?
Why not? Right? Make sweet fucking audio love to these assholes.
Oh
right?
yes.
I love these people, man.
Oh, yes.
Fucking amazing.
Yes, thank you so much, everyone, for listening to us and supporting the podcast. It means a lot. Thank you.
Yeah, my producer does a lot of hard work, and I've had to learn to take over because fucking, you know, Blue here does what she can, but I would like to know. I always love to know what I'm doing. I love to be hands-on and figure shit out, so it means a lot to her, too, when you listen to my shit because, you know, you're hearing her opinions, you're hearing her editing job, you're hearing fucking, you know, sometimes it's my editing job, but whatever. And so, yeah, dude, it means a lot more to not just me. You know, there's a lot of people involved that any support my projects get actually mean a lot to a lot of people.
Yep.
You know, Brianna fucking gets paid quite fucking generously to do a lot of shit that I don't want to do.
Yep.
Or don't have time to do, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, so the support means a lot to a lot of people.
Yep.
And I really appreciate it, too.
Yeah,
like,
thank you.
More than you know.
Yep, absolutely. Again, thank you so much. It means a lot to everyone.
Yeah, man, we'll catch your ass on the next show real soon.
Absolutely.
If we survive this motherfucking hurricane.
Oh, God. Yep.
Like in Canada getting hit with a hurricane. Fuck me.
Yep. So anyways, stay classy, everyone.
Holy fuck.
Oh, and a very quick retraction, by the way. The last show, for some reason, I said Bill and Ted 2 was coming out, and I don't know why. For like about a week ago, I watched Bill and Ted 2. I meant 3 is coming out. Don't fucking send me hate mail. Sorry, my bad.
Catch your ass next show.
See ya.